G'day guys, my name is Silent and you're watching Silent's Gaming Corner. Today we are playing WindRose, which is a PvE building, crafting, survival adventure set in the Age of Piracy, where you can fight on land and sea, solo or with friends. And as always, I do hope you enjoy the video. Now with that being said, let's get into it. G'day guys, and welcome back to the next episode of WindRose. I hope everyone is doing well, and if not, I hope your day night gets better. And also, before we get started, I just wanted to give a big shout out to everyone who's subbed, because without you guys, I would not be able to achieve my goal. Alright, so I did a little bit of resource mining in between the last episode and this episode. I went and collected a heap of wood, a heap of fibre, some stone and some clay. As you can see, all the trees on that are gone. So this episode we're going to have to build a small hut, so that way we can put our armor bench in, because as I said before, some workbenches actually need to be under a roof. And then once we've done that and crafted ourselves some better clothing, we're going to go explore these POIs and hopefully do some mining as well. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to need ourselves some fibre. Let's do that. Now, I'm only going to be building temporary stuff, because eventually when we unlock stone foundations, I want to build a proper base, home, whatever you want to call it here, with the pier leading off to it for our ship when we get that eventually. So at the moment this is only going to be temporary. Alright, so what we need to do is go pre-built. We'll click that, and oh my god, now I've got to figure out how. Right, here we go. Let's do that. They kind of need to figure that out a bit. Alright, let's just stick it there and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's pretty good. That works. Alright, let's put these back. And what do we need for the workbench? Wood and coarse fabric. Okay. So let's grab ourselves some of this. Let's just make as much as we can. Okay, that was probably a little excessive, but that's okay. Actually, we can put some of them in there. Oh, I know what it did. Son of a bitch. I wish I'd noticed that. Oh well, we can always get plenty more. So let's grab that. Alright, grab this. And put that in the corner. Perfect. And put our wood back. And put that in there. Let's go see what we need. Alright, so fabric Oh, that's right. You can craft from storage as long as it's close enough. I kind of forgot you could do that. So let's do that. We'll craft all of these. Perfect. Let's go chuck these over here because we don't need them. Yeah, the seeds don't do anything in the demo. It's not in the game yet, but eventually there will be farming. Just so you're aware. Get these swapped over and let's wait. Ah, yep, okay, cool. So let's get rid of these. Right. So the next thing we need, we don't have any rope. Okay, good. Let's go harvest some fiber quickly. And as you can see, any stuff that you've left on the ground does do that shiny thing, so that way you can easily spot them and know that you've not collected them. Which is really handy. Kind of wish I was paying attention with that fiber. I didn't think it would actually transfer all of it. Now I also did go and take care of a lot of the animals on the island, but I'll probably miss some, or maybe they've even respawned, but I'm pretty sure I got all of them all. So we shouldn't have to worry about them too much. So we'll just collect a little bit more of this, so that way we can make some rope, increase our storage, or should I say our backpack capacity. Yep, I knew it was going to pick them up. Well, go and get rid of them, because we don't need them. And I think we'll turn this fiber into rope. And since we're here, let's do that. Take that. Okay, so I do need the copper ingot. Well, we'll get to that when we get to that then. For now, we'll just throw that in there. Throw that in there. Alright. So let's go do the POIs. Nah, we won't need food just yet. I think when we come back we'll cook all the food that we've got. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, talisman. Come on. There we go. Ooh, healing potion. Hell yeah. That's gonna come in handy. Although eventually we will be able to craft them once we unlock the alchemy bench. One more. pickaxe, okay. Perfect. Alright, so what did we get there? Vitality, +4 to vitality, which is good. These I have no idea. Oh, okay, so if you do fishing, it gives you a richer catch. Which I don't think fishing's in the game just yet. I'll put that there. Alright. On to the next one. Yeah, the other thing too, what I noticed when I was mining rock, is they do have sulfur here. Although I'm not sure if it's actually used for anything at the moment. But I guess eventually we'll find out. And actually, and this area here is where you will find clay as well. Just so you are aware. Actually, we've got the space, so let's actually just go do the mining now, because we are going to need it for something else. And I forgot. Button. Alright, I need some wood. That way we can build some torches in the cave and see what we're doing and where we're going. So get a couple of trees cut down. And there's a boar or a sow that I've missed. Cut down a few of them because we're going to need a few torches. Oh, perfect. Occasionally that can happen. Alright, this should do it. Although, let's get rid of what we don't need, which is that. We'll keep them. Alright, let's go do some mining. Oh, hang on, we'll put one here as well. So let's go this way. Alright, so this is what you're mining. That's copper and waste rock. So, let's get to it. Now, there is a fair amount in these caves, and after a while, they do respawn. The best thing is, when you put the torches down in these areas, they stay there when it respawns, so eventually when you re-mine it out, they'll just reappear, which is really cool. But we're going to mine as much as we can fit. Alright, let's get another one down. We've still got plenty of space, so we'll keep going. The stamina doesn't really last too long until you start putting skill points into it. Actually, let's get another one down. That way we can see what we're doing. I think we'll come back later off cam to mine this rock. At the moment we'll just focus on getting the ore. You can mine through that, and that is another way where you can get more ore, but we'll just focus on the easier accessible bits. As much as we can. Now we can do a little bit more. So let's do that. Okay, so there's another space there, so we'll do that. Put that there. Let's get rid of this rock so that way we can fit more. We'll split this into there, so that way we only pick up the copper ore. We can still pick up more. Oh. No, we can still do a little bit more copper. Let's get rid of that, so that way we can do this. Okay. That's it for the copper. Maybe we will go down this other side. Oh, actually, hang on. $20, $20, $20, $20. Alright. We've got our copper. Let's go back to base and drop it off. Which is that way. Maybe the animals actually don't take that long to respawn then. which I guess is a good thing. Let's also heal up. Oh, we've got the doctor. Nice. For now, let's do that. Take that. Build another storage for our copper. And eventually I'll sort it out better. Alright. That's rock. Wood. Put that there. Alright. Nope. So let's have a look at this. Learn that. And we'll learn that. Still got a little bit to go. Sweet. So now we can build them. Alright, so now we're going to start smelting copper ingots. So for now, I think let's just place that there and place that there. Yeah, we need charcoal to smelt the copper. So we'll get this going before we start it, and we'll go and look at the other POIs. So off we go. And of course, once we start getting copper going, we can start making more bullets for our flintlock as well, which will come in handy. Although we won't get more gunpowder until we get to the next island. So we've got to be a little bit conservative on that. Alright, what's around here? I don't see any animals yet, which is good. Although we can easily take them out. So let's collect all the treasure. Ah, that one, okay. We'll come back to that in a sec. Alright, now we got to go down there. Alright. Now, some of these POIs and also the caves will have enemies in them, so beware of that. You can already hear them. Oh, there's two. Oop. Come on. Yeah, alright. Let's get some torches in here. I don't have enough resources, which is okay, because there's only the one chest. Alright, that's this one done. Now we can go to the next one. Which I think we might need a shovel for this one. I'm not too sure though. Yeah, this one we need a shovel for. Yeah, there it is. But we'll collect this note. Alright, so we're going to come back to this one once we make a shovel. So we'll head back to base and we'll take care of that. So one of the things I kind of realised while I was doing stuff off cam is that you can't really fast forward the night, which really sucks, because the night time lasts probably 15-20 minutes IRL. So devs, if you see this, please allow us to go to sleep and fast forward the night or something like that, please. That would be really handy. Take care of you, give us some more meat. Alright, let's grab some copper ore. Take what we can from that. Make what we can of that. So let's put that in there. And no pearls from that, which sucks.
Observation precedes understanding.
Let's put that in there. I'm gonna need a random storage, so we'll make that. Oh, I need wood. Okay. Oh, that's right, that's the crafting. Alright. Okay, I've got to keep an eye on that then. Let's go get us some wood. Alright, so we need some random storage. We'll place that, that, and that in there. Get rid of the seeds, because we can't do anything about that. Can we make? Yes. We can do that. Awesome. So let's actually just swap that out. And we'll throw that in there for now. So let's go back and dig that hole. Now, given that it's raining, I was kind of expecting some thunder and some lightning, which is a little disappointing. but this is the demo, so it may get added in later. We want to go that way. Let's just avoid that for now. More seeds that I don't need and can't use. Alright. So we want to dig. Okay, so we can't dig there. Where is this treasure? Nope. Hang on. There it is. Ooh, new weapon. Hell yeah. Oh, I like that. Oh, now that's done. Back to base. And then we'll check out our new stuff. Now, the enemies, animals and levels and all that do get much tougher as you progress from island to island. So it may be a little bit before we get to the next island. And we've also got to do a bit of prep work for the next island as well, because we're going to need to make some fast travel points. Although you do get a small sailing boat at some point that allow you to travel that way in between the islands, but it is much better just to fast travel. Much quicker too. Alright, let's have a look-see. Yeah, that's definitely a lot better. So let's do that for now. We don't need that. The seeds we'll throw away. Oh, there you go, pearls. We did pick up some food. We'll throw that in there. That in there. We've got ourselves some minor healing potions and a major one, which is handy. Now I don't think we'll be doing any more digging for a little bit, so I might actually put that there. We will need that. Let's take that. We'll make ourselves a higher level station is required. Oh, okay, so I need to be a level 2 to build that. That's fine. Not enough resources, that's alright, I can worry about that later. I hit nails. Alright. So let's go and learn all this stuff. Yeah, cutting table, saw rack. What's that? Oh yeah, weaponsmith. Cool. Let's throw our health stuff there. We'll get rid of that for now. We'll throw that in there. Yeah, 16, so it's going to take a little while to do that. So what do we got? Workbench upgrade, alright. Cooking fire upgrade, okay. And this also requires a roof, but we don't have enough wood. Nope. Let's go cut a couple of trees down. And we'll get them built. I think we'll cut one more down and see if that's enough. Alright. Where is it? There. Alright. Now I wonder if well, we can do this. Alright. So it's going to be a little bit before we can get that done. Which that's fine. I mean, it is a survival game and stuff like that. It does take a while.
I remain at your service.
Okay, yep, cool. You hired me the day before we sailed, so allow me to introduce myself again. Galen Skeleton, ship's surgeon. I'm truly glad you survived. After the boarding, the pirates dragged me to their camp to stitch wounds and treat hangovers. Luckily, I managed to commandeer a boat and escape. Lucky I ran into you. Sticking together gives us a far better chance. Please let me stay in your camp. Yep, we'll make yourself comfortable. Gladly, I'll tell you everything I can. And we'll worry about that later. So cool. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's cook our food. So, bacon and eggs. Let's cook as many as we can. Boiled crab. Alright. And we'll do all that. Yeah, we'll get rid of what we don't need. And the seeds again. Okay. Well, let's get rid of them, because they're useless at the moment. What's this one? Ain't that a nice sunset? Beautiful. Love the graphics in this game. And it's more than likely only just going to get better once the game releases and they continue to update it, which is really good. Well guys, that is where we're going to call it for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode, and if you like what you're watching, hit that subscribe button for future content. With that, I will see you next video.
Bye, have a great time.